Welcome everyone to Discover This. Well, today we're at Fort Rosecrans National Cemetery in San Diego, California, and I was doing some research for another video that's coming up sometime soon, and I discovered the fact that an old character actor from way back in the Hollywood days is laid to rest here. So we're going to talk about that gentleman for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the guy we're talking about today is a guy by the name of Richard Michael Wessel. Now maybe you know him as Dick Wessel from the old Hollywood days. Richard Michael Wessel was born April 20th, 1913 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. In 1935, he got a bit part in Laurel and Hardy's Bonnie, Scotland. He played a blacksmith, and he had no lines, no dialogue, but he eventually got bigger roles with dialogue, like Yankee Doodle Dandy in 1942. But by the time he got Yankee Doodle Dandy, he had been in approximately 48 films or shorts. See, in 1941, he hooked up with Hal Roach. You know him from the Our Gang series, Laurel and Hardy, Harold Lloyd, in that era. In 1943, he got into the United States Marines at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego, California, and he served stateside until 1945. In 1946, Wessel hired on with Columbia Pictures and became a regular fixture in the comedy shorts the studio was producing, the Three Stooges among them. He appeared in 9 Stooges shorts, starting with Half Shot Shooters, and including the 1950 Punchy Cowpunchers, where he played Sergeant Mullins. When the original character actor left, Dick Wessel was cast as the mailman in the Blondie series, the mailman that Dagwood Bumstead continually runs over. In 1955, Wessel was cast in the Bowery Boys film Bowery to Baghdad. And in 1946, Dick Wessel landed his only leading role as a bad guy, Cue Ball, in the movie Dick Tracy vs. Cue Ball. Dick Wessel played Mr. Cracker, the bartender, in the James Stewart movie Harvey. And from 1959 to 1961, Dick Wessel starred as Carney Kohler in all 42 episodes of the TV Western Riverboat. He was cast as Charlie in the Twilight Zone episode A Kind of Stopwatch. In 1963, he appeared with Jerry Lewis in Who's Minding the Store, playing the traffic cop. And his last movie appearance was in Disney's The Ugly Dachshund, playing Eddie the Garbage Man in an uncredited role. All in all, Dick Wessel appeared in around 270 movies. He had a cameo role as the grenade instructor in John Wayne's The Sands of Iwo Jima. Not bad for a former Marine. And that 270 also included TV shows in episodes of Gunsmoke, Petticoat Junction, Dr. Kildare, Daniel Boone, Ben Casey, 77 Sunset Strip, The Fugitive, Rawhide, Bonanza, The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, Perry Mason, Zorro, Lassie, Father Knows Best, and so many others. Sometimes he was billed as Richard M. Wessel, sometimes Richard Wessel, and sometimes Dick Wessel. And sometimes he was uncredited. The Disney movie wasn't the only time that happened. If you're interested, I would look up his IMDb page and check out his Hollywood history. If I remember, I will try and put that link in the description of this video. But here's to Richard Michael Wessel, also known as Dick Wessel, U.S. Marine and prolific character actor, laid to rest here at Fort Rosecrans National Cemetery in San Diego, California. Well, that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this little short and sweet video about Dick Wessel and his Hollywood time, and laid to rest here amongst thousands of heroes here at Fort Rosecrans. But I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you taking the time, and we got lots more coming. We'll see you on the next Discover This.